What is up? Today I am back with the top 5 shortstops entering MLB 2020. I don't know when the season is starting, honestly, because of this coronavirus thing. I'm not worried about it, really. I'm worried about saying the top 5 shortstops. We've done all the infield positions, pitcher and starting pitchers and catchers so far. We have outfielders next, then relievers, then possibly other stuff like teams, coaches maybe, I don't know, we'll see. But we have our top 5 shortstops entering 2020. This is my opinion. Comment down below your top 5 and let's get into it. Coming in at number 5, we have Xander Bogaerts of the Boston Red Sox. Last season, Bogaerts batted .309 with a .384 on base and a .555 slugging, with 33 home runs, 117 RBIs, and 110 runs. He's a multi-time Silver Slugger winner, and he's a big MVP candidate with an insane breakout year last year. He's been improving recently, of recent years, coming into the season, and he should be hitting like 3rd or 4th in that lineup. The lineup, it did lose Mookie Betts, but it still is a decently good lineup with JD Martinez, Rafael Devers, Alex Verdugo, so on and so forth. Bogaerts can pretty much, I feel like he should be able to put up another 100-100 season with RBIs and runs. If he can keep his 300 average, 380 on base, and a 550 slugging, 30 home runs, he's going to be a top 5 shortstop. That's pretty much it. It's pretty easy to pick him. I feel like putting him in the top 5 at number 5. And at number 4 is Fernando Tatis Jr. of the San Diego Padres. Last year, Tatis batted .317 with a .379 on base and a .590 slugging. He only had 22 home runs, 53 RBIs, and 61 runs because he got hurt. The injuries, hopefully it doesn't impact his season at all this season. Hopefully he's healthy and fully recovered. Well, I know he's healthy and fully recovered. I hope he doesn't impact how he plays. He had a really good rookie campaign, and I feel like the biggest reason he's ahead of Bogaerts is because he's just a tad bit younger and he has the stolen base upside. He's the upside to go 30-30, which for any player in general is very impressive. And for a shortstop, just to be able to go 30-30 and have a decently good average, very, very surprising. Tatis looks like he could be the future of this team and has good potential just to be an MVP candidate in years in the future. So that is your number 4 pick for the top 5 best shortstops in the league. And at number 3 is Trey Turner. Last year, Turner batted just under 300. He had a .353 on base and a .497 slugging, only 19 home runs, 57 RBIs, and 96 runs. He had 35 steals also, leading off most of the time in the Nationals lineup. He had a very good overall player that had injuries last season, so his stats aren't as high. He probably would have been a 25 and 40 hitter if he wasn't hurt. He would have had more RBIs. He would have had over 100 runs. Very good speedster with good contact, and that's just very rare. You don't see that often in the league with someone with a ton of steals and a good average / on base. Usually most of the steals guys are like 50 steals and like a 210 average. That's not good. Trey Turner almost has a 300 average with 40 steals, and he's gonna be hitting, I think he's gonna be hitting more like 3rd in the Nats lineup now with Rendon gone. I wonder how that's gonna project with him, but still, he's easily a top 5 shortstop in the league. That's pretty much like no debate. It's really just where you rank him. So that's your number 3, Trey Turner. Coming in at number 2 is Francisco Lindor. Last season, Lindor batted .284 with a .335 on base and a .518 slugging. He had 32 home runs, 74 RBIs, and 101 runs. He's won multiple Gold Gloves and Silver Sluggers. Very impressive. Pretty sure he's the only guy in the top 5 to have won a Gold Glove, because most of the Gold Glove winners for shortstop aren't that great of hitters. but Lindor is one of them that can be a good hitter and Gold Glove winner. He's easily a top 2 shortstop, and you can easily make arguments that he's number 1 entering 2020, but I feel like the guy that I have number 1, I have more arguments for than against. I mean, both of them are close. Lindor is still fantastic. He's one of the best players in the league in general. Top 20 for sure. Francisco Lindor, he's been at the top of the game for many years. He's been the best shortstop in the league before, but I feel like this guy is starting to overtake him at number 1. And that will be Trevor Story of the Colorado Rockies. Last season, he batted .294 with a .363 on base and a .554 slugging. He had 35 home runs, 85 RBIs, and 111 runs. He's a 2020 guy, more or less like a 35 and 20 guy, with back-to-back Silver Slugger winners, and he's the other one of the top 2 shortstops, no doubt about it. I think a lot of people could have him at number 2, but I feel like he's number 3. He has the steals upside. He gets more RBIs and runs. And I know those stats are like, RBIs is a very bad stat to use, like in general, but still, he's had better slash lines all around last season. And I know Lindor had a bad season, but still, Story, he's on the progression. He has cores. I'm not even gonna doubt that. He has cores in his favor. So, Trevor Story, number 1. I feel like it's not hard to put him at number 1, but he's the number 1 shortstop in the league entering 2020. So that is the top 5 shortstops entering 2020 for MLB. Comment down your list. If you like this, drop a like, subscribe. It'll help me out. But that is all. Next episode will be outfielders. All of them, left, center, and right. List, I feel like the top 5 is kind of going to be easy to guess, but the order, it's up in the air. But I am out, everybody. Deuces.